think you all are pretty well aware I'm Lieutenant Andra, A-N-D-R-A Brown of the San Diego Police Department. Can everybody hear me? Mics and all that? Okay. Everybody ready to go? Gotta get this? Okay. I have a prepared statement from the Holmes family. There's not going to be a speaker, and I'm not going to present it other than to pass out the written statement to all of you. Start passing them around. Just take that and pass it around. Thank you very much. We're located here on Sparran. This is indeed the Holmes family residence. The family is asking for respect for their privacy, as well as that of the rest of the neighborhood at this point. There's quite a crowd out here and quite a bit of activity and disturbance that could potentially be caused by the neighborhood here. So we're asking that all of the members of the media respect the privacy, not only of the family, but of the entire neighborhood. The family does not wish to be disturbed at this time of this tragic event, and they're asking for privacy at this time.
Andrew, who was the gentleman escorted from the home this morning by a police officer, please?
That was Mr. Holmes.
Okay, so is he the biological father of James?
I don't have that information.
Okay, but Mr. Holmes being married to Arlene?
It's my understanding that that is the shooting suspect's father.
There was a woman with auburn hair that was escorted into the home fairly soon after he left Mr. Holmes.
There have been family friends that have come by to offer support at this time. So the people that you've seen coming in have been friends of the family.
Is Mrs. Holmes, she had told one of the networks that she was on her way to Colorado. Is she in the house now?
The Holmes family, with the exception of the father, is still in the house, and they are asking again that their privacy be respected. They are not accepting visitors at the door, they're not accepting phone calls, and they're not accepting any sort of contact at this time. They are fully cooperating with law enforcement officials both here in San Diego and in Colorado.
Is Mr. Holmes on his way to Colorado?
One at a time.
Lieutenant, is Mr. Holmes on his way to Colorado?
I'm not aware of Mr. Holmes' location at this time.
Lieutenant, is the Holmes family originally from San Diego?
I don't know that.
But Mrs. Holmes is in the home.
Mrs. Holmes is in the home.
Is she planning to go to Colorado?
I don't know what her plans are at this time.
How's she doing? How's she holding up?
As you can understand, the Holmes family is very upset about all of this. It's a tragic event, and it's taken everyone by surprise. And they are definitely trying to work through this. As you can see from their statement, their hearts go out to the friends and family of those that were involved, and they are cooperating with law enforcement, and they just ask your patience, indulgence, and respect at this time.
ABC reported.
Hang on just a second.
ABC reported that she said, "Oh, and she immediately thought this could be her son." What led her to think that this could be her son before she knew any information?
I don't have any information about that. I'm sorry.
And do you know if he went to high school here or what high school he would go to?
He did go to high school at this time. If the family would like to release that information at a later date, perhaps we'll have a more thorough statement later. At this time, I don't have
But
any
he went
information.
somewhere in San Diego. He went to high school somewhere in
He
San
did
Diego.
go to high school here locally in San Diego.
Is that Mount Carmel?
I don't know that. We're not releasing the name of the high school.
Have you determined when he was here at this residence last?
I know that he graduated from a local high school here, and I know that he's been attending school in Colorado. I don't have any other information about
What
that.
has Mom told you about the home?
John,
What has
hold on
Mom
just a
told
second.
you about the son?
John, he hasn't finished yet.
Are authorities seeking
Ed,
a
I'm
warrant
sorry,
to go
you're Ed.
into this
Excuse me?
residence? Are authorities seeking a warrant to search this property?
At this point, there's nothing that links this home or the rest of the family to any other incidents.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
May I ask if what Mrs. Holmes has told you about her son when ABC
Mrs. Holmes
News...
has not told me anything about her son. I don't have any other statements about that.
What
Yes, sir.
she indicated she was worried about.
For us?
Excuse me?
Can you read the statement from the family for us?
No, I'm not going to read the statement. You have a written copy of it, and I will also be sending email copies of this to our media distribution list.
Lieutenant,
Hang on.
does the Holmes family have other siblings?
We're not discussing that at this point.
And do you have any idea of a motive and why he was in Colorado? So I have two questions. Why was he in Colorado, and do you have any idea of a motive?
He was in Colorado attending school, and the investigation is very early, and that is the purview of the agency in Colorado. We have no comment. We have no comment on anything related to the incident
Do
in
you know what
Colorado.
school in Colorado and how long he's been attending?
I do not.
And we don't know the motive. Sorry.
I have no information about the motive or the shooting or the investigation at this time. Yes, Polly.
Do you know if Colorado authorities will be coming here to talk to the family?
I have no information about that. It would make sense, but I have no information about that.
Who lives here in this home? Is it mother or anyone else?
It's the Holmes family residence.
Father, mother?
It's the Holmes family
Do
residence.
you know last time they saw each other?
Excuse me?
Last time they saw their son?
I don't have any information about that.
Okay.
Lieutenant, does the Holmes family have any military kind of background?
I have no information about that. No information.
Andrew, are you here simply to help the family through this, etc., or is there any more to your official presence?
Actually, you all are the reason that I'm here. When a bunch of media showed up at a private residence, they actually called the police department because it was very disturbing to them, you know, the presence of all the cameras and the disruption that it caused to the neighborhood. So actually the police department is just here to preserve the peace and to make sure that the privacy of the family is respected as well as the rest of the neighborhood. Because people still live here and there's still life going on in this neighborhood, and we have to make sure that that is respected, and that's the only reason why the San Diego Police Department's here.
Did they call and ask for your assistance?
Yes, they did.
Was the connection made to the Dark Knight?
No information about that. That would be a comment that would have to come from the agency in Colorado. Right?
Do you know about how long the family is living in this home?
I don't have any information about that. I'm sorry.
How long will you be here?
How long are you going to be here? I will probably be here for a while.
I meant in terms of a police presence.
The police will be here as long as we're needed to maintain the peace in the neighborhood. Also, so far, you all have been very respectful, staying on the public sidewalk. Keep in mind, people still live here, and they need to walk up and down the street and drive up and down the street. So as long as their privacy is respected, then we won't have any reason to have to come on out.
Mr. Holmes' first name?
I don't know.
How about Mrs. Holmes?
I'm not going to be releasing that information. Because again, we're only here to preserve the peace. We're not here to conduct an investigation or to do anything else here, just to preserve the peace. There are other investigative agencies that are here.
Did you say other family members have arrived or family friends?
Family friends.
Okay, to your knowledge, no other family members are in the home other than the woman?
There are other family members that reside here. They are still here, and the people that you've seen coming in have been friends of the family.
There are other family members living in the home with
Yes.
Mrs. Holmes and Mr. Holmes?
Correct.
Can you be more specific?
I cannot be more specific. I'm here to make sure that you guys respect their privacy and keep the street open.
One other question. Have they had any communication today? With James, have they had any communication?
What do you want me to do?
Unfortunately, no.
It's right here.
Do you know when the last time they
The
did have
media has
communication?
notified the family of the event.
Do you know if they're close with them, if they've had communication?
Window. Yes.
I don't know when the last time was. Yes, Paul.
I'm not sure. I think maybe somebody asked you.
I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
There are other investigative agencies that have come here to get some background information.
Thank you. Can you be more specific?
Nope.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I can ask. Yeah. I don't know if we'll get that. If we do get a photograph, and I will also be emailing this written statement to our media distribution list. So if you haven't gotten a copy of it, we'll be getting one sent out to you. I only made 20 copies. Anybody else? Real quick. Okay. You guys have been really good about not bothering the family. We really appreciate that. We're just here to make sure that everybody's job gets done and privacy is respected. Thank you.